Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is about wanting to lose body fat, and I'm going to talk about that. I don't feel like driving to the location, so I've been reading some Harry Potter. So I'm going to try, I don't have any flu powder, so we're going to try to go a different method. So let's go. Alright, cool. We made it here safe and sound. You know, I was reading, like I said, Harry Potter books, so didn't want to drive, although he flew a flying car, I think, in Chamber of Secrets, but, well, technically Ron did. If you see me a little skittish when I'm walking around here, when my wife and I was here the other day, walking around, we saw 7 or 8 baby cottonmouth, or otherwise known as water moccasins, and they are very poisonous. Now granted, these were the babies. I don't want to be around them either, because I'm pretty sure the babies are poisonous and pretty aggressive. They're down in the water, but still they gave me the heebie-jeebies. So if you see me jumping around a little bit, don't worry, I'm not freaking out, but not a big fan of snakes. Yeah, that wasn't a snake, that was just a squirrel climbing up a tree. Stupid little bastard. And you know, there's squirrels and stuff jumping around. So if you see me spooked, feel free to laugh, but I just don't want to get bit by a snake. They give me the heebie-jeebies. Anyway, so where was I? Oh yeah, my 4 ways to lose fat. So one of them is what I'm doing now, moving. You just want to keep on moving the body. You know, being sedentary doesn't take much energy. Therefore, it doesn't burn many calories. Really hard to lose body fat or just weight in general by not moving. Because it would be super difficult to under-calorie a sedentary lifestyle. Because to lose fat, you have to have a caloric deficit. There's no argument about that. I mean, some people don't like to hear that, so they want to argue, but the science has proven it many years ago. You have to have a caloric deficit in order to lose body fat. So there you go. So it's really important to stay moving, whether it's the elliptical machine, you know, treadmill, walking outside through the woods like I'm doing here, you know, just being active, you know, getting up, moving around in the house more if you have to. It does the body good, does the brain good because of the circulation. And if you eat well too, then those nutrients that the body needs gets to pass through the body and it does its job. So as I was saying, moving, walking, elliptical, you know, running, whatever you choose to do, moving is so much better than not moving. It's going to burn more calories, get your body stimulated, so much more productive and healthier than just sitting on the couch. Although I understand that could be fun too, but not exercise. Another way to lose body fat, and I'm not a doctor, is intermittent fasting, which also helps with weight loss too, but it's good for most people if their doctor approves it, of course, because that 16-hour window that you are not eating, you're not taking in extra calories. So that also means you're not supposed to drink high-calorie stuff either. But that's what I mean. You get to take in 0 calories during that time, or very minimal to say the least. And therefore, when you're active, you're burning calories, not taking any in. Therefore, it's easier to, you know, reach that caloric deficit, which is absolutely necessary for fat loss. All right, so one of the other ways to lose body fat is to lift weights. Once again, not to get confused with people that are trying to lose weight, because you can gain muscle weighs something, and the scale can go up. Although the funny thing is, you might lose inches around your waist, your chest, your thighs, and that kind of thing. So isn't that a good thing? So who cares if the scale goes up? If the scale goes up a few pounds, but you look better, isn't that a good thing? Well, the funny thing I used to say to my clients, or ask them the question, is for those of you that are old enough to remember Cindy Crawford, I would ask, hey, if you weighed 200 pounds but look like Cindy Crawford, does it really matter if you weigh 200 pounds? And particularly my female clients would go, well, I was like, really? You actually have to think about it? I was like, your husband or boyfriend will tell you in a heartbeat. I don't care how much you weigh. If you look like Cindy Crawford. So that's my point too, is like we get so caught up in what the scale says, but are you healthy? Are you satisfied with the way you look? If you eat like crap and don't exercise, you're not gonna look the same as somebody that does eat well and does exercise frequently and does take care of themselves. So it does make a difference. So if the information in this video is helpful, and hopefully it was, feel free to subscribe. It's free, it helps my channel. You could also give me some video ideas of things that you might want to see. And don't be fooled just because you hear HIIT training or some of these other things online. But just to put this in perspective, I'm trying to give you guys all of the knowledge I have from my 31 years of doing this, personal training. I went to school for exercise physiology. Does it mean I'm an expert? No, but it does mean I know quite a bit about this from sheer experience and continuing education. But the point I was going to get to is with the HIIT training, for one of the things I saw online recently on YouTube, and I'm not going to throw this person under the bus or call out their name. So on their video, the thumbnail said, "Easy HIIT workout." Huh? What? What do you mean easy? Do they know the definition of HIIT? The HI to start means high intensity. There's no way something that's high intensity is easy. So it's difficult. Can't simultaneously be easy. It just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, that's enough of that. Now on to the next one. All right, sleep, sleep, sleep. Very important, very good for you. Not everybody could get sleep, but sleep, I could do a whole video on just the importance of sleep. But one way that helps with losing body fat is that sleep and proper sleep could decrease your cortisol levels in multiple ways. One, good night's sleep helps to reduce stress level. Stress levels decrease means cortisol levels decrease as well. You know, there could be some underlying issues. I'm not a doctor, but in general, a good night's sleep is what the body needs. After all, if you've ever stayed at a hospital overnight, that's what you do. You stay in bed and rest, and they tell you to get as much sleep as possible because that's how your body heals, because that's what's good for the body. Well, once again, good for the body also means good for decrease in body fat, because when you're sleeping, you're not eating, and your body's repairing itself. So then you could continue on the next day or evening being active and living your life. So, sleep. And of course, one of the many great benefits of regular sleep is that it puts you in a better mood. Of course, that way the people around you are happy to be around somebody that's a little bit more pleasant. So that's my big four on how to lose body fat. Once again, not to get confused with just losing weight. Once again, you want to get enough sleep, intermittent fasting if your doctor approves of it, lift weights, and then move. Just move more than you are sedentary. Obviously you have to sleep, you got to sit sometime, but really just try to be more active. I know you can't out-exercise a bad diet, but it's really hard to under-eat a sedentary lifestyle. So put that fork down, try not to make food too emotional for you, and I believe you can do it. Hang in there, and we'll see you in the next video.